Hello, this is Sean with the Blue Rhino Roofing here at Sally Tabbone's house, and we're up on the garage here. It's a detached garage. The house is right back here. The roof of the house is going to be taken care of by the insurance company. That's from the wind damage. You can see the tarps up there. Now I'm going to turn this, and so I'm on the garage here, and there's some wind damage on the garage. But what it is, it's the fasteners or the nails have pulled through. So I've marked this spot here on the roof. So these corners here. So what's happened is the wind has come and this is actually the spot. I found another one of this, what I'm about to show you over here in this section here. I found this section here. I showed the adjuster. I believe his name is Michael. He's a real nice guy. Came out here. He saw this right here. And he actually found this section over here. But this is I've learned this from engineers and things because I've worked with them on roofs and whatnot. So I want to show you what I'm talking about here. So all these shingles have been lifted up here. I can seal them back down with a tar strip. So they're not, they're okay if they're just laying there, but the wind is going to be picking them up. So what I wanted to show you here is, so when the wind comes, it's gonna come up under here, and it's going to get up under here, and it's going to lift this up, it's going to lift this up, it's going to lift this up. And now under these shingles here, there's going to be nails here that are holding this lower strip down. So if you look here, you see this nail here, that's connected there. So there's a nail right there. But if you look up here, you can see this nail. But when these lifted up, when these shingles lifted up, you can see how I'm lifting this up here. It lifted up so much, the wind got up under here, lifted this up, and it pulled it off of this nail. So when I lift this, this nail is underneath this shingle right here. So when I lift this up, you can see that, you can actually see my finger now behind it. That's my finger you're looking at right there. So that is actually pulled off of that nail. So that shingle, this whole shingle strip right here, this all needs to be replaced because of that. And then also, same thing here. The wind comes under here, it lifts all this up. Now it doesn't crease the shingle, but it lifts it off the fastener, which is the nail right here. And you can see my finger under this one as well, because that nail got pulled through when the wind came up under here, and it lifted all these up. Same thing with this here. The wind will come here and lift up. Now see that nail? That nail's still there. That nail's perfectly fine. It hasn't lifted off of that fastener. So that nail's perfectly fine. That shingle's perfectly fine. But up here, this has to be replaced. That's damaged because that fastener, that nail is no longer holding that shingle down. So that whole strip, these whole strips here and here, these all have to be replaced, because that nail is not holding that shingle down anymore. So if it's pulled off the fastener or the nail, that's damaged. That shingle is now damaged and it has to be replaced. And we've also found some over here on this here. The adjuster saw that as well. But Michael actually saw this one here. But there's no creases on the shingles, but that doesn't mean the shingle's not damaged. The shingle is damaged because it got pulled off of the fastener. So we have to replace that. And since this is so old, that we're going to just break the shingles if we start replacing them. So we've got a section here with a couple of strips here that have to be replaced. On the other side that have to be replaced. And so that being said, we are saying that this needs the garage needs to be replaced as well. The garage roof needs to be replaced as well because of those damaged fasteners. That did come from wind. There's no other outside force that's going to get up under there and lift those shingles and pull it off the fasteners. So that is wind damage. Most people can walk right over that, but since I've spent so much time with engineers, I know what that is. And I'm glad that Michael was here with us, because he's the one that actually found that right there. So I'm hoping the insurance company will do the right thing here and go ahead and replace the top of this roof, because that is wind damage. There's no other outside force that's going to lift those shingles up to pull it off of that nail. All right, thanks.